You're saying, why don't I push the closers to do more outbound work?
Yeah, let's say that if they have like a empty calendar for the day, or they just have like one call, one new opportunity, right? Like, do you tell them like, okay, I don't know, work harder, try to do some outbound? Do you talk about that at all, or no?
Yeah, we definitely talk about it if they're not doing well, but everything falls on their pacing. If they're under pacing their total unique calls, I'm more likely to be aggressive with that person in terms of putting in the extra effort. But if someone's under pacing cash, but they're pacing correctly on calls, then that's what we call or I call a false negative. It's not really something bad. It's just a regression to the mean. So if the call pacing is 100, but his conversion rate is 15% and his cash is 30, it's fine because it's likely if I'm tracking his pipeline correctly and I see that he's building up. So you do have to have a pulse on it. I
Yeah.
can see that his pipeline is going to leak into the next week. Then I know that he's fine. I'm not going to like tell him you have to do more work. It doesn't make sense. But if he's like on 25% conversion rate, this is the opposite, right?
Yeah.
And he has 80K cash collected, but he's pacing 50 calls. That's what you would call a false positive, right? Because there's no way he's going to hit his 200K or 150K target if he only has that many calls. It's less likely. It's less likely. It doesn't mean it won't
Yeah.
happen. So then for that guy, I'll be like, be a bit more aggressive with activity levels. But we do have resources, right? We have setters to help them out. So I would go to the setters and say, set for him more. Or I would go to
Mhm.
him and say, look out for live transfer. Or I'll go to him and say, what did you do in this hour where there was a no-show? What activity levels did you take, etc.